yung kanya mga kababayan na tao na nagpipiesta sa pondo ng gobyerno, nagsamantala sa panahon ng pandemonyo, na-expose, kaya galit na galit daw sa kanya. Umalingasaw na po mga kababayan yung matinding baho ng korupsyon ng previous administration po ni Maudigs. Kinalkal mga kababayan ngayon ng Kongreso sa panguna po ng Committee on Appropriations. 11 billion pala po yung nalunok. Nalunok talaga niya, Mr. Rabili. Sabi po ni Gordon sa interview, 11 billion pesos lost to corruption. Kasi siya yung naunang nag-imbestiga nito nung siya pa ay senador mga kababayan. And dinescribe po ito ni dating Senador Gordon bilang corruption of the biggest corruption, scandal of the century. At sabi naman po ni dating Senador Antonio Trillanes, si Maudigs daw ay the most corrupt president. Matindihan niya, Mr. Maravillas, yung anak, si Inday, lumunok ng 125 million, 11 days. Hindi maipaliwanag kung paano ginastos po yung 125 million in 11 days. Ngayon, yung tatay po pala, mas matindi, 11 billion, mga kababayan, the biggest. Mas malaki pa po sa PDAF scandal. 10 billion yung PDAF, yung kay Napoles, mga kababayan. Pero ito, sabi ni Gordon, 11 billion lost to corruption. Dapat siguro mga kababayan, ibalik natin itong si dating Senador Gordon. Ibalik natin sa Senado po. Kailangan siya ngayon para makatulong po. Ayan ang sabi niya. 11 billion was lost to corruption. Former Senator Dick Gordon says 11 billion was lost to corruption after the fund transfer from the Department of Health to the Procurement Service, Department of Budget and Management during the pandemic. Gordon, the former chairperson of the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee, led an investigation into the alleged irregular procurement of COVID-19 supplies by the Duterte administration. Ngayon, yung Congress mga kababayan, siya yung nagpapatuloy sa investigasyon involving dito po sa 47.6 billion na transfer ng pondo. So lumalabas po, pinagpiestahan yung pera ng bayan po. Panahon pa ng pandemonyo. What? Matindi po pala. Ngayon, nag-react na mga kababayan dito si Maudigs. Hindi niya daw maalala. Hindi maalala, Your Honor. Pari-pariasan niya, Mr. Maravillas, pag nasasangkot sa mga iskandalo. Para nang si Mayor Alice Goo, wala nang maalala, Your Honor. Hindi na maalala, Your Honor. Hindi na po andin po ng amnesia. Pero yung issue po sa pulburon, laging naalala. Yung mga walang kakwenta-kwenta, mga kababayan na kwento, laging naalala ni Maudigs at ng kanyang mga minions. Yung paglunok mga kababayan ng billion-billion pala, 11 billion pesos. Ito yung biggest corruption scandal, sabi ni Dick Gordon po. Biggest corruption scandal of the century. Mas matindi pa sa PDAF. But before ko mga kababayan na ibigay sa inyo ang full story ng mga balitang ito na umaalingasaw na korupsyon, mga kababayan ng previous administration, nasabi po nila, malinis daw, not a whiff of corruption, sabi ni Maudigs noon. Click subscribe muna dito sa ating YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. Kakabulol-bulol ka na, Mr. Maravillas. Hindi ganyan mabulol. 11 billion. Kung paano nalunok yun. Di ba matindi? Click subscribe mo na po dito sa ating YouTube channel and hit the notification bell para lagi po kayong updated sa mga kaganapan dito sa ating bansa. Like and share na rin po ninyo ng ating video. At huwag na rin po ninyo na skip yung ating mga commercial ads para tuloy-tuloy lang ang pag-unlad ng bagong Pilipinas. Sa mga nagana po ng malinis and spacious fitness gym, pumunta lang po kayo sa aming Colossal Fitness Gym. We also offer Grab Car Rental with our brand new 2023 model ng Toyota Innova. We also accept booking for those who are planning to travel via PAL and Cebu Pacific and other airline companies. And bills payment for Meralco bills, PLDT, Aleco bills, etc. Ang Colossal Fitness Gym is located at 3rd floor Security Bank Building, Lanco Business Park, Legazpi City, Albay. For inquiries, look for Gilon Maravillas, contact number 0966-802-0949. Ito po yung aming Innova. Lagi na pong matao sa amin. Yan po mga bagong clients namin po. Napaka-colorful at napakalinis, napakaganda ng aming gym. Pati po mga foreigners, mga British tourist po sila, nag-workout sa aming gym. Na-set up na rin po yung aming mga brand new gym equipments. May treadmill na rin po kami. Ito naman po yung bago naming product na binibenta online. iGlow Serum, whitening po siya. Tingnan ninyo yung epekto sa aking anak na architect before and now. Yung mga inquiries po ninyo, dumiretso na lang kayo sa kanyang Facebook account, Riz Maravillas. Ito naman po, Firmax Firming and Lifting Cream. Pinapahid po sa mga pulses and affected area. Mainam po ito sa mga pains at paninigas na mga kaso-kasoan. Ito po, Automax Radiant Serum. Sa mukha naman yung application. Anti-aging po siya. You will look 10 years younger than your age. Sa mga cancer patients naman po, baka lang gusto ninyo itong itry. Ning siya red mixed fruit drink. Hindi man po siya gamot, food supplement siya. Kaya lang gawa siya mga kababayan sa goji berry. Yung goji berry may anti-cancer properties. O ngayon, yung mga inquiries ninyo, dumiretso na lang kayo sa aming messenger sa Facebook para masagot namin agad. Ayos pa? Ayos na ayos anya Mr. Maravillas. Balikan natin yung ating kwento. So yan po, sabi dito sa Impact Leadership, 11 billion was lost to corruption, sabi po ni Dick Gordon. Yan o. Sabi niya, so far, that's how far we have gone. 11 billion was lost to corruption. Principally because, even the Ombudsman and I are saying that hospitals in Mindanao never received the supplies. Kontrolado nila po yung gobyerno, yung Mindanao. Pinadiliman po yung bilyon-bilyon na kwarta. Nilunok po. Wala man pong supplies na diniliver. Pero nakobra po yung limpak-limpak na kwarta ng bayan po. At ang nakakalungkot, sabi ni dating Senador Gordon, nangyari niya ito, yung mga tao namamatay. May sakit yung mga tao. Pandemic po. Nagawa na magsamantala mga kababayan nila. Yan ang ikinakalungkot mga kababayan ni Gordon. Kaya ako po, pag tumakbo itong si dating Senador Gordon for Senator muli, tutulong tayo sa kampanya. Kailangan natin mga kababayan ng ang mga leader na tulad po ni Dick Gordon. Ako hindi ko man po personal na kilala itong si Dick. Pero many times, kasi matagal na siya sa Senado, babalik-balik na siya sa Senado. Kaya lang, nung election po, natalo po siya. Na-interview ko na po siya nung nasa mainstream media pa po ako. Magaling ito pong si Dick Gordon. Minoramura po ito ni Maudigs dahil sa kanyang pag-iimbestiga sa matinding korupsyon na nangyari during the previous administration. Ang sabi, malinis daw, sabi ng mga DDS. Never na involved si tatay. Ganon mga kababayan ang linya nila ng kwento. Pero tingnan niyo po, umalingasaw na po yung matinding baho. Walang supply mga kababayan. Never received the supplies yung mga hospitals in Mindanao. And for that matter, hindi pa naumpisahan yung bayanihan. That is, before it started, Lincoln Ong was already supplying PSDBM with 500,000 anyang worse 20.7 million. But in reality, the Department of Health bought the same mask for 16 pesos. Matindi. Magagalit na naman po nito yung mga DDS. Siguradong kukuyugin na naman po tayo ng mga bashers nito. Tama ba? Tayo po lang nagkikwento kung ano yung mga nangyayari dito sa ating paligid. Dapat po malaman ninyo para makapagdesisyon po tayo ng tama. Lalo't papalapit na po yung midterm elections. Lalo pa sa 2028. Presidential and vice presidential elections. Makapag-ingat po tayo. Kasi po, sabi nga sa Bible, mag-ingat tayo. There are wolves. Plenty of wolves. In sheep's clothing, nagpapakilala sila na mga mabubuting tao. Walang bahid ng kung anong dungis ng korupsyon. Pero ito pala mga kababayan. So tinawag po ni Gordon ang Farmally Scandal as the binansagan niyang corruption of the century. Ayan po. So sabi niya, kailangan na niyang kasuhan itong dating Pangulong Digong. Gordon calls Farmally Scandal corruption of the century, suggests charges against ex-President Duterte. Sa pagsasabi mga kababayan na there is enough evidence to charge former President Duterte for this scandal niya. Yan ba? Pag final yung criminal case, it could blossom into plunder because there is conspiracy by all these people. Nagsabuatan na niya. And you can connect everyone together from President Duterte to Michael Yang to PS-DBM. Lahat sila, all the way, including Secretary Duque. Sorry, kasama siya dyan. And then all the way down. It is the case of the century. The corruption of the century which happened at the time niya when people were dying. Yun ang nakakalungkot. When people were sick, they had the temerity to try and steal money from the people of this country at the time. Pag sinabi mong temerity po, ibig sabihin may lakas pa niya sila ng loob. O mas maganda sigurong translation, may kapal pa sila ng muka. Ganon kakapal yung kanilang muka na gawin yung pagnanakaw. Yan ang ibig sabihin po ni Dick Gordon. They have the temerity niya na magnakaw. Yung mga mamamayang Pilipino, napakarami yung may sakit dahil sa pandemonyo. And people are dying. Tapos, nandiyan yung pag-atake ng mga magnanakaw. That is really pure evil, mga kababayan. Pag ganyan. Kaya galit na galit po si Dick Gordon. Pakinggan natin yung portion ng interview po ni Karen Davila ng ANC po kay Dick Gordon. Ayan po si Dick Gordon sa interview ni Karen Davila.
Bukod doon sa mga problema nila sa ICC, ito ang pinakamalaking kaso ng it is the case of the century, the corruption century, which happened at the time when people were dying, when people were sick. They had the temerity to try and steal money from the people of this country at that time. And these are all what? Foreign nationals who are persecuting us, who are harassing us, intimidating us.
Matindi po.
Makabawi naman tayo because hindi naman ito bawi eh. This is justice.
Ganon katindi, mga kababayan. Ganon ka-evil, mga kababayan, yung nangyari.
All the trappings of foolishness, of corruption, you can put it all together in one outline. You will have perhaps about 30 to 35 incidents na connected from Duterte all the way down to the smallest guy. And you can see all the way to the escape, all the way to the fact that they chartered the plane using Mohit Dargane's initials. Sabi niya, nakilala niya lang yan. MD ang nakalagay niya, yun lang alam niya, yung pala Mohit Dargane yun.
Oo. But there is enough evidence.
Ikot talagang, I mean, I prepared something. I'm just waiting for the ombudsman to complete the investigation. But all this, I can send it to you if you like. You can read it, and it's very logical. All the connections are there. All the documentary evidence are there. all the statements on the road. You know, they make a big thing out of the fact that the Senate did not approve it. That's not true. They vote on it. They abstain. And what really happens here is that it's still a public filled with statements under oath.
Yeah.
With documents that were obtained legally. And if you use that, you have a case. Bakit natin ginagamit yan? Para lumalabas yan. Oh, sinabi na namin yan, si Duque should be filed. And then, sinabi na namin, si Michael Yang is involved. Bakit wala pang kan? All these things are there, and I think it's eventually, palagi ko nane-nervous na yung mga taong involved dyan because bukod doon sa mga problema nila sa ICC, ito ang pinakamalaking kaso ng it is the case of the century, the corrupt.
Ngayon, sabi ni dating Senador Antonio Trillanes, ito anyang si dating Pangulong Digong, the most corrupt president. Ganon mga kababayan. Ngayon, sabi po ni Gordon, yung mga personalities anyang involved in Parma Limes had links to Senator Bongo during the time as SAP. Sabi po si Bongo, sabi ni Dick Gordon. Yan po yung sabi niya dito sa interview ni Karen Davila.
Pag final yung criminal case, it could blossom into plunder because there is a conspiracy by all these people and you can connect everyone together from President Duterte to Michael Yang to PSDBM, lahat sila, all the way, including Secretary Duque, kasama siya dyan, and then all the way down to the folks. Imagine they were even...
ito yung statement niya, ni Gordon, mga kababayan.
The name of Bongo already surfaced in the beginning. And he was really moving heaven and earth to say, I'm not involved. But in reality, lahat ng mga cards itong mga tao to, sila Lau, was saying that he was working under SAP nung siya ay PMS head. SAP is the Senior Assistant Assistant of the President, no? Special Assistant of the President. At pati nga yung mga Indians, they had cards in the office of the President kay Bongo.
Si Bongo daw keeps on saying na I'm not involved. Pero malinawan niya, sabit dito si Senator Bongo na noon Special Assistant to the President, SAP siya po, dumadaan lahat sa kanya. Yan po ang sabi ni Gordon sa interview ni Karen Davila. O ngayon, wala nang maalala si Maudigs pa. Biglang nagka-amnesia po. Sabi dyan, former President Rodrigo Duterte says he does not recall directing the controversial transfer of 47.6 billion from the Department of Health to the Procurement Service, the Department of Budget and Management, DBM, para sa pagbibili ng mga supplies sa BIDCO noong 2020. As disclosed by his former Health Secretary, Francisco Duque. Sabi kasi po ni Duque, publicly, this was made by the President in our meetings niya, in the weekly meeting or talk to the people. Then, sagot naman po ni Maudigs, maybe, what I said is, go ahead. I could not recall for the life of me. Maybe what you are saying is true considering the huge amount of transfer. I would have insisted as a lawyer to put it in a memo or something. Biglang nagka-amnesia po. Natulad po kay Alice Goo ng Bamban na Tarlac po. Pag nasasabit po sa mga iskandalo, nauso na ngayon yung amnesia. Sabi naman po ni Salmao Sidong Panelo na nagsilbi po Presidential Legal Counsel nung panahon ni Digong, regular niya. Yung direktiba niya ni Digong, regular, it was meant to protect the public from BIDCO. May ganon. Sagutin na lang po ninyo, ipaliwanag ninyo sa congressional investigation ngayon. Sabi po, ipapa-invite po, harapin po ninyo yung mga dapat ninyong harapin. So sabi dyan, following calls to include Duterte in the probe on the government's pandemic supply deals, Panelo said the purpose of the transfer was to do away with the bidding
for the purchase of the medical equipment like face masks, face shields, and personal protective equipment that were urgently needed to respond to the pandemic.
Ginawang rason yun po mga kababayan yung pandemonyo, yung urgency po para magsamantala. sabi ni Dick Gordon, they have the temerity sa panahon pa ng ang mga tao na may sakit and dying. They have the temerity na gawin ng ganong pagnanakaw. Sa Mindanao niya, wala mang dumating na supply. Sa Mindanao hospitals po.
So, former Senator Gordon, mga kababayan, detailed the misappropriation of funds, stating that Duterte transferred 47 billion pesos. And when the COA investigated niya, Duterte cursed us, pinagmumura siya. He was angry because Christopher Lau was exposed.
Yung kanya mga kababayan na tao na nagpipiesta sa pondo ng gobyerno, nagsamantala sa panahon ng pandemonyo, na-expose, kaya galit na galit daw sa kanya.
Duterte's administration niya never answered for it. Now they are scared. Never niya na sumagot sila. Pero ngayon niya, takot na sila. Wala na sa posisyon eh. Former Senator Franklin Drilon said, Duque is afraid and is now pointing to Duterte.
Sabi ni Gordon, naglalaglagan na po, nagtuturuan na po sila because of the investigation na ginagawa ngayon ng Congress. Kaya pasalamat tayo, may matapang na mga congressmen tayo na binuksan muli ang matinding korupsyon na sangkutan po ng previous administration. Kaya pala na niya, Mr. Maravilla, nagmamadali sila na iupo si Inday. Si Inday po, hindi na ginawang caretaker nang lumarga yung ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Nag-iingat na nang pumunta yung ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos sa Brunei tapos sa Singapore. Hindi na po iniwan kay Inday. Diba? Yung una, ginawa pa siyang caretaker pero may dalawang nakabantay. Si Bersamin, pagkatapos yung si Estrella, Conrado Estrella ng DAR. Ngayon talaga wala na po. Hindi na iniwan kay Inday. Kaya sabi ko, tingin ko, inuunti-unti ng ating Pangulo. May mensahe ang ating Pangulo na hindi niya sinasabi. Pero kung may delikadesa si Inday, ang ibig sabihin nito, mga kababayan, talagang bad shot na yung ating Pangulong Bongbong. Tulad ng sinabi ng kanyang First Lady, si Lisa Marcos, bad shot ka na niya sa akin. Di ba? Kung may pakiramdam pa si Inday, kailang sabi ni Inday, manid na niya ako, 1 year na. Dapat na siya na mag-resign po. Hindi na siya welcome sa official family ng ating Pangulong Bongbong. Yung ang importanteng okasyon, signing po ng kabalikat sa pagtuturo act, yung nagbigay po ng dobling allowance po sa mga teachers, 10,000. Absent si Inday doon sa Palasyo Malacanang. Yung mga reforma po sa Department of Education na nag-iisip po, hindi man si Inday. Yung mga undersecretaries niya at ang ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos mismo, siya na yung gumagalaw. But anyway, balik tayo dito sa ating kwento kay Gordon po.
So, takot na niya sila. So, tinuruan niya si Digong, sabi ni Gordon. He added that he told Duque to resign if he did not want to follow orders noong panahon ng previous administration. If he followed, he is liable. His only chance niya is to be a state witness against Duterte. Gordon also responded to statements that Duque's comments were taken out of context, insisting that the former health secretary cannot hide. Hindi naman siya pwedeng magtago, sabi po ni Gordon. He should stand by his statement for his own salvation. Meanwhile, former Senator Antonio Trillanes IV warned Filipinos not to be complacent as Duterte might again seek higher office, even in the Senate in the 2025 polls. Duterte might run for senator in 2025. So we have a year to spread the truth about him, to awaken his moderate supporters, and so he'd be shunned by the new voters, sabi po ni Trillanes. Let's not be passive or else he will win again. Yan mga kababayan, ang matinding pag-alingasaw ng baho ng korupsyon during the previous administration po. Subaybayan na lang po natin mga kababayan ang mga ginagawang congressional investigation. Marami po siya. Ito pong sa ICC, Committee on Human Rights, itong sa PSDBM, illegal transfer ng pondo po, sa Farmally scam, at saka yung secret deal pa involving dito po sa West Philippine Sea. So napakarami mga explosive stories na dapat po nating subaybayan.